Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, everybody!
You took a little pause.
Miss Christie is there.
You took a little pause after you said start. And I'm like, are we not going to start? Are we starting and stopping? Is that what?
I don't know what's going on. What do you mean? I started.
When you were singing your song.
I
think you
let's
must have
really
got
start
distracted or
this
something.
show. I did. Yeah, I saw that somebody said that Laz likes jazz. I was reading. I got attention deficit disorder. So,
I know.
hey, Miss Christie's here. She's supposed to wave already, and then she's got attention deficit disorder. I'm feeling. Hey, calm down. Hey, hands off the face. Hands off the face. Hands off, hands off, hands off, hands off. There you go. If you touch me, you get a puppy. Hallelujah. Check this out. I'm being silly. What? I got glasses underneath my glasses. I'm silly. I'm telling you right now.
Constantly.
That's okay. I had my glasses on today, and I was looking for my glasses. So, Justin says hi, Miss Christie. Diane says cool shades. Well, thank you very much. Not the same. Oh, it's not the same if you watch it. It's kind of the same if you. Yeah, I'll just wait for you to say grown. Bite her fingers. They're lady fingers. There's your pun. There's your pun for you right there. Lady fingers. Maybe do they still taste like pierogies because you were making pierogies earlier?
They probably do.
I'm in a nice. Weebies and I went for a pretty long walk. Yeah, pretty long. Not as long as your walks. I noticed that your walks are longer depending on how many times I ask for a puppy before you leave. And look at the puppy. And so one of them, the water with your boy. Every one of my your boy and my boy. Whenever you want to, then they put your boots on. Yaz is here. There you go. Miss Christie rules. She does. It's not even that's not even a statement. That's what the house is called. Miss Christie rules. There's the Miss Christie rules. That's it.
Don't you forget it.
Keith Anderson, how are you? Vincent, how are you, pal? Good to see you too. Both part of the Mopar Club. Mopar. I have an exciting Mopar. I have an exciting
Watch you
Mopar.
read a book?
Hmm?
Here to watch you read a book?
Here to watch me read a book. There you go. Miss Christie makes the best banana muffins. Hey, how do you know? Is that where the banana muffins went? They went over to Yaz's?
Yeah, I took them a bunch of banana muffins.
Those are my banana muffins. Were they in a bag?
They're not yours.
Were they in a bag? Were they in a Ziploc bag?
No, I took them over on the plate that...
Oh. I want to have banana muffins if there's none left. You gave them to my buddy Yaz and Albert and Barb.
I gave
That's
away
okay.
some before they went into a plastic bag.
Oh, man. Hey, everybody. Yaz, I'm glad you like the banana muffins. Miss Christie does make wonderful banana muffins. Yaz munched them. Suzanne says, I hope your evening's going well. Happy Monday, buddy. AJ from Thunder Bay. AJ from Thunder Bay. AJ from Thunder Bay. AJ from Thunder Bay. Hey, I'm singing. Guess what that means? It means that found a Little Red Library. Oh, I like those. Those are the ones that are on the posts, right? We have so many books. We should have a library in front of our house. I could make one of those. Start making that? Okay,
Sure.
I'll be back.
Not right now.
Not right now? Okay, you got to be really specific with me.
Time to read.
It is not, well, not quite time to read yet. It is, you haven't even, it's been a long time since you went on my leg, right?
Well, I was thinking about it.
You were thinking about it. I felt that. Alexandria Lynn, it's her birthday today, and she has, and now I need to host my morning show with that as my theme song. That's right. AJ from Thunder Bay. What do you say, AJ?
You gotta stop reading comments.
Hey. I'm singing a song.
You gotta stop reading comments when you're in the middle of a thinking or
Bob McGrath said, Tazzy, sing a song. He said, Tazzy, sing out proud, sing out loud, and sing out long. And don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing. Sing a song. Then he said, la, 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 la. La 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 la. And then he said, in case I didn't hear it, the first thing was Tazzy, sing a song, Sing out loud. Sing out strong. And he said, Tazzy, don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. La 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 la, get a puppy from Miss Christie. La 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 la. That's what he said.
I don't think so.
Mama Greg did, so we call him. Science.
Okay.
Well, we'll call him after because we can't. We're using the phone. We can call Bob McGrath later, but it's on this phone.
You should read a book, Tazzy.
It's Alexandria's birthday. That's what we have to do. We have to sing happy birthday. So here we're going to do. We're going to sing happy birthday to Alexandria Lynn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to puppies. To you. Happy birthday, Alexandria Lynn. Lynn, 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 Lynn. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, puppy. Happy birthday, it's a glockenspiel. I can't spell it, but I can play it. Bing bong bing ding bong dong. And they go bing 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 ding bing 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 ding bing 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 birthday. I don't need a birthday. Ooga ooga. Fancy hat trick. Whoop, can't do it because I'm wearing my nighttime hat. Birthday. Na 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 na.
So, did you have some candy for supper?
I did. I had some. Who got me the 2-pound bag of Sour Patch candies?
That was the cats.
That was not the cats. That was the Sour Patch candy. I know. If I put a Sour Patch candy in my mouth, it's sour. If I put a cat in my mouth, it's like, I can't get that. It wasn't the cat that I ate.
You asked who got you that.
Oh.
And I said it was the cats.
The cats. The cats don't have a Costco card, Miss Christie.
They probably do.
They might. I don't know. So happy birthday, Alexandria Lynn. 7 years old. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Hey, isn't that how old our marriage is? 7 years old? How old's our marriage?
No, it's older.
Is it older?
Yeah.
Feels like just yesterday. She asked me to read a book, and I'll read that after. And I have a special book that I'm going to read, and this book is I'm going to say this last name wrong. I know I am, and I apologize already. Diane Rubin Minion. I think that's how you say it. You can't even see because you're drinking tea and your glasses are all foggy. That's right. Hilarious. Right. I was going to ask you how to say that. I think it's Diane Rubin Minion. I think I say it. Oh, I hope I said your last name right, Diane. She brought over these books for me to read, and one of them was written by Kelly Scrivener. Scrivener? I hope I said that name right, too. And it's a book called I Am Just Like You. And she wrote this book, and we're going to do it. Riel says hi. Well, hello, Riel. How you doing? It's good to see you. It's nice to see you, Riel. Riel, we are in the basement. You used to be here. Tim, this used to be your music studio now when you were having the house that we had now, before this and now there. So that's, hey, I want to be able to show everybody how foggy your glasses are. That's hilarious. Miss Christie's got foggy glasses. It gets like that when I give you a kiss, too. Okay, there we go. So, Riel, how are you? Birdie burp. Oh, did I say the name right? Kelly's watching too. Okay, so here we go, and it's illustrated by Linda B. Dadonna. Oh man, see, sometimes when I get excited, I have dyslexia, and for those of you who don't know what dyslexia means, it means that your eyes will see the word and your brain doesn't process the word or numbers, or sometimes even pictures and stuff. So I have to calm myself down because I have had some of those candies that you got me for Christmas. And also,
the cat's got them for you.
The cat got me that. That's it.
I'm thinking the cats will never make that mistake again.
Well, Laz wrote no squirrel for distractions because today on Laurie's show there was those. I told you those squirrels were ripping around.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a book called Just Like You, and it's by Kelly Scrivener, and the illustrations are by Linda W. Dadonna or Dadonna. I'm not sure. So here we go. See, that's my calm voice. Hi, my name is Emily, and I'm 7 years old. Oh, just like Alexandria Lynn is 7 years old. Oh, this is by Friesen Press, and it was published in 2015. So there we go. You want some of those candies? They're really, really good. I go to school, and I'm in grade 2.
We can pack up the rest of the bag of them and just put them out on the front porch for you.
The rest of the bag, like there's any left. Here's the problem with me. Whatever I get, I think it's a single serving. Right? I have cerebral palsy, and it makes my muscles tight, and it's harder for me to walk. I use a pediatric walker, which helps me get around much easier. My friend Chris Fonseca has a CP, cerebral palsy. Yeah. So there's my friend. He just opened for Dave Chappelle, and they're doing a documentary on him. And him and Willie Nelson are writing a song for the documentary.
That's awesome.
How awesome is that? Sometimes I need to use my wheelchair, but I'm just like you. Some kids stare at me, and they make fun of me. Well, that really hurts my feelings. Well, of course it does. I asked Chris, actually, if he would rather have people ask him why he's in the wheelchair or just sort of stare at them. And he goes, I'd rather them just come up and talk to me, and I would tell them all about cerebral palsy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hurts my feelings. Yeah. Look up. You see that? I don't
Very
like.
sad, hey?
Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah.
And people usually will poke fun because they don't know. They make up stuff in their own head, and sometimes they make fun of you because they're hurting themselves, but it doesn't make it right, right? Some people will make fun of other things just to make themselves feel better.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
I wish they knew I was born this way. I can't help it. Just like you might have been born with brown hair, curly hair, or freckles. You're just who you are.
Yeah. You don't get to choose your genetics.
No, you do not get to choose your genetics. At all. Just like I have reddish hair and you have blue hair.
We both have beards, though.
We both have beards, that's it. I like to read books. I like to play games and play on my iPad. I'm just like you. I like to read books, play games. I go swimming in the pool with my brother Ethan. I love to ride my special bike that's made just for me.
See, all normal kid stuff.
Yeah,
She likes
all the
right?
same as other kids. Well, you know what? I'm very happy to say that I've been part of many fundraisers for the Children's Rehab Rehab Foundation, who makes these some special bikes.
Yeah.
It's so awesome because you'll get these bikes, and I remember Willie, the fellow that looks at me, Willie Williamson, looks like me, and here's myself and Willie, and Willie's a big tough guy, and there's all these big tough car guys were there at what event was it? At one of the car shows, and they would raise money. Rotorama. It was the Rotorama show, and they had raised a whole bunch of money so that they could buy a bike for this child. And we're standing there, and they're all tough guys, like car guys, and they're all tough guys, right? And they all look tough too, right? And we're reading, and we're about to give the bike to the child, and the child just lights up, and I have a tear. Like, I have tears. Well, I have tears a lot, but I mean, it was such a lovely moment. Then I had some tears, and I wiped away the tears, and I look over, and here's these great, big, tough, gnarled guys, all way bigger than me, right? They all had tears. They were wiping away tears, and I went, in that moment, I realized that all these tough guys were just big bags of love, right?
That's good.
That's awesome. I ride my special bike, and it's made just for me. I think I showed you the picture. Kelly, the author's like, you know what? I didn't know my book was this long. Taz just reads all kinds of stuff. My best friend is Ashley. We color pictures together, and we play with my dog, Pepper. Hey, Miss Christie.
What?
Can we get some pepper?
You can have some pepper.
That's awesome. We're getting a dog.
No.
On nice days, Ashley and I love to go to the fly. Sorry, on nice days, Ashley and I love to fly my kite at the park. We don't fly it that high, though. It looks like it's close, but it's probably pretty far away.
Matter of perspective.
It is a matter of perspective. On Sundays, my mom takes me to the barn, where I get to do a very special activity. Can you guess what it is? What do you think it is? They're gone to the barn, milking cows.
All we ever used to do in the barn was play with the kittens.
You play with the kittens. I grew up in the summertime on the farm, so making hay, making bale forts, and milking the cows. That was in the barn, and all kinds of other stuff.
We only had cats in our barn.
You only had cats in your barn?
Yeah.
How big were your cats that you needed a barn?
We had a lot of cats.
A lot of cats.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
We
You weren't
didn't
even
have
close.
very many gophers or mice, though.
No gophers or mice. No, the cats were heavy though. I ride my special horse named Holly. She rides a horse. Riding a horse. Oh, I know this because Chris was telling me this. Riding a horse helps relax my tight muscles and makes my body stronger.
It's a win-win.
It is a win-win. Plus, horseback riding is awesome.
Yeah, you really
I
like
love horseback riding. I miss horseback riding. I want a horseback. I just love horseback riding. We play lots of fun games on the horses, like red light, green light. You know what that is? Do you know what red light, green light is,
Well,
right?
I know how to drive, so I know what red lights and green lights mean.
Yeah, well, you know what? There was a guy that picked me up one time in a taxi cab, and I said, "Be careful, it's a red light." And he zoomed right through the red light, and I'm like, "You can't do that." He goes, "That's okay. My brother told me it was okay," and I'm like, "That's not good at all." And we come to the next red light, and he zoomed one right through, and I said, "You can't do that. You're putting my life in danger." He goes, "That's okay. My brother says it's okay." The third light, zoom right through the red light. I said, "You can't do that." He goes, "That's okay." He says, "My brother says it's okay." And we come up to a green light, and he slams on the brakes. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "Well, my brother's driving taxi too. Got to be careful. He could come through the red light." That's not a true story. It's an old joke. But red light, green light is when you go forward a little bit, and then they go green light, and you go forward, and they say red light, and you got to stop. And Simon Says. Simon Says. Do you know how to play Simon Says?
Usually, yes.
Simon Says, get Tazzy a puppy, and don't say no. There you go. So there we go. Play Simon Says, and we also do exercises to help and stretch and work our muscles, just like you do in gym class. I have many friends in my riding class too. His name is Jake. That's what I call Joshy. He rides Smokey. So there's Holly. Holly is this horse, and Smokey is this horse. Jake. Look, they both look very happy on the horses. Jake has autism. Oh, we have lots of friends that live on the autistic scale, don't we? At school, he gets to wear cool headphones. Yep. My buddy wears headphones because of they cancel out the... Oh, it says right here. Jake doesn't like loud noises, and sometimes he yells when he gets mad. Just like sometimes you get mad and want to yell. Yep. That's exactly the loud noises. That's why you have... Because loud noises bother you too, right? You have the earplugs in. And you know what? It's people... It's odd. You know, we had a friend... growing up who the diagnosis wasn't there, but he hated noises, and he'd get really upset. And also my sort of, I don't know, he's not really my nephew, but he calls me Uncle Tazz, right? And he's lives with autism too, and loud noises, and he'll reach out and he'll hit sometimes. And I say, "Are you hitting because you don't have the right words?" And he said, "Yes." Right? And my buddy Justin too, right? It's awesome. It's our whole world is full of different people. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Jake knows everything about dinosaurs, and he's really smart. He is just like you. All kids are different. Some of us have different colored hair or skin. Some of us are short and some of us are tall. I'm short and tall. I'm short to some people and tall to others. Some kids even speak a different language. Je suis Tazz, parle français dans la bibliothèque avec le pamplemousse. See? I can speak French too. Not really, I don't.
Not in, you know.
Not in
a way that, you know.
Not in a way that anybody can
what
understand.
you-
Yeah. Our differences make us special. But we do lots of the things the same. That's why I am just like you. And that's it, right? When I go to talk to kids, I said, you know what? The only thing that makes us the same as everybody else is that we're different. Right? We're all different, and we all like different things. And I think if you lined up 25 people and you said, okay, you know, and you could see the differences, but inside there's lots of differences too, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's important. If you have questions, just ask them in a nice way. Just go up and ask somebody. You know, when somebody asked me, you know, remember when I got, maybe it was Weebus with me, and somebody had stopped and asked me what it was like to have OCD, which is obsessive compulsive disorder, which means certain things have to be a certain way, and then asked me about dyslexia. And so I decided I'm very open about it. I'd rather people ask questions because maybe they're asking for themselves, or maybe they're asking because they're curious and they want to know. And the more knowledge, there's no mystery. When there's no mystery, you sort of don't, right? You accept it. And if you accept it, you don't make fun of it, right? I'm going to read on the back here. It says, Kelly has been a Cantra certified therapeutic riding instructor for over, she has a stable for over 15 years. Through horse therapy programs, I gotta use my finger. Through horse therapy programs, Kelly has worked with children, teens, and adults with a variety of disabilities and learning challenges. Volunteering in her son's elementary school, Kelly witnessed many interactions between children and their classmates with special needs. This inspired her to write her first book for children, and Kelly and her husband Glenn have two wonderful boys and reside in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So she's from here. So that's awesome. Thank you, Kelly, for writing this book. This is awesome. And can I come ride your horses? I'd like to come up. I mean, I'm asking. I'll pay the fee or whatever. I just want to come. Horseback riding is so therapeutic. It's just so beautiful. That's awesome. You know what? I love you very much, Kelly, for writing this book and for taking and doing the therapeutic rides, because therapeutic programs, because it's so important. You know what? The best thing is hearing the kids laugh and having a good time. Yep. And my new shirt, have I told you about my new shirt? It says, judge me for me and not what you see. And on the back it says, don't ever diss my ability. That's the new shirt we're making. I love the book, says Riel. Well, thank you, Riel. You know what? It's awesome. Because it helps people just feel normal. Right? I don't even know what normal is. I bet you if you found somebody that had a normal upbringing or was a normal person, they'd be the only one in the whole world they'd have to go to therapy because they were normal. Now, Alexandria Lynn has asked me to read this book, and we read it a couple weeks ago. I shaved my head, so nothing's sticking on my noggin anymore. We have to get a stapler. And we read this book a little while ago, but it's her birthday, so we'll read it again. I think this is Yaz's book, actually.
I think so.
I think Yaz lent me this book. My little buddy, wee Yaz from next door, lent me Morris Micklewhite and the Tangerine Dress. And it's by Christine Baldacchino and Isabel, and it's illustrated by Isabel Melifont. Oh, I hope I said those names right. I don't think anybody would get upset if I say their name wrong if I just tell them they have dyslexia and it's... You know me, I had a normal upbringing, but, you know, come on, it's me. That's AJ. From Thunder Bay. AJ from Thunder Bay. And this book is from Groundwood Books, and it was... I have to find the date. I have to tell what date it is. It was... 2014. Here we go. Two-way tape wouldn't hurt so much. I did look at it. It's pretty shiny. Can you see how shiny that is? Listen to this. Oh, I'm never going to get this on again properly. There we go. Well. There we go. Nope. See, this is what I mean about, I have my OCD says put this like that, and then put this on like this, and flip it to this side. There we go. Good night, Riel. I'll read fast so that we can go read through this. Morris Micklewhite and the Tangerine Dress. Morris Micklewhite has a mother named Moira, and a cat named Moo. I was gonna say, hey, how do you say that? But if you just type it out, it's gonna be the same as me saying it. Mora. We'll say Mora. Morris likes Sundays because his mother makes him pancakes on Sundays. Oh, I like pancakes. You make really good pancakes. I make pretty good pancakes too.
Yeah, I really like the sourdough pancakes.
The sourdough pancakes we made were really good.
I don't make them very often because they're a process.
They're a big, they take a long time.
Good.
They're very good. Mondays are great too because Mondays Morris goes to school full of pancakes on the day before. Morris likes lots of things about school. He likes to paint. He likes to do puzzles. He likes apple juice at snack time. And singing loudest in circle time. Singing loudest in circle time. Circle time. La 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 la. Miss Christie sings this song. No puppies. Most of all, Morris likes the dress-up center and the Tangerine dress. Morris likes the color of the dress. It reminds him of tigers and the sun and his mother's hair. He likes the noises the dress makes. The swish, swish, swish when he walks. The crinkle, crinkle when he sits down. He takes turns wearing all the shoes, but his favorite goes click, click, click across the floor. Sometimes the boys make fun of Morris, and sometimes the girls too. Morris pretends he can't hear their words over the swish, swish, swishing, and the crink, crink, crinkles, and the click, click, clicks he makes as he walks. Morris pretends that he can't hear their words, but he can.
It's a very similar image to the one in the other book, where they're on the same thing.
That's it. He's being himself, and somebody's teasing him about it.
Yeah.
On Monday, Becky tried to pull the dress right off his back. You can't wear this. You're a boy. On Tuesday, Eli, Henry, and the other boys wouldn't let Morris ride in their spaceship unless he took his dress off. Astronauts don't wear dresses. No, astronauts pee in their suit too. They have to because they can't come out, right? On Wednesday, Bea and Lila noticed Morris's fingernails. His mother had painted them for him the night before. They chased him around the playground, shouting, "Pinky fingers, pinky fingers." On Thursday, the boys wouldn't sit near Morris at the snack table. We don't want you to turn us into girls.
I don't think you can...
No, it's just what they think, right? It's just a way to be hurtful. And also a little bit of ignorance. And ignorance doesn't always... Ignorance means a couple of things. Ignorance means you're not educated and don't know. And sometimes you can be ignorant even if you're really smart. On Friday, because you're being ignorant means that it also means that you're being mean, really, in a way.
That is one way to define it.
On Friday, Morris pretended he had a tummy ache, and he thought of all the kids in his class and all the mean things they did, and said, and then his tummy started aching for real. I used to do that when they were picking on me. I'd pretend I was sick a lot. His mother let him stay in bed and read books about elephants. Moo sat in his lap. Moo liked elephants too. On Saturday, Morris's mother brought him some apple juice. He took a sip. She stroked his hair. Moo purred loudly. You know what? Morris suddenly felt well enough to do a puzzle. He hummed to himself, and he felt better still.
I'm glad he's feeling better.
Yeah. On Sunday, Morris crawled out from under the covers after a wonderful dream about being in a space safari with Moo. In the dream, they saw big blue elephants and tigers the color of the sun that Morris could hold in the palm of his hand.
That would be cool.
That would be very cool. Pocket tiger.
Yep.
The elephant swished, swished, swished as they moved through the grass, and the tigers ate giant leaves that crinkled, crinkled, crinkled. As their tiny teeth chewed them, the buttons on a spaceship click, click, clicked under Morris's fingers. I have to buy this book so I can read it to kids.
Yeah.
Over and over again, for sure. Do you realize that the swish, swish, swish and the click, click, click and the crinkle, 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 just like his tangerine dress, right? Morris wanted to share all the amazing things that he had seen. He took out his brushes, put on a smock, and began to paint, using every color he could imagine. He showed the painting to his mother when he was done. He pointed out the big blue elephant, the tiny tiger, the color of the sun, the tall grass and the giant leaves, and he pointed out Moo and his shiny round space helmet. And who's that? His mother asked, pointing at the little boy in the tangerine dress riding atop a big blue elephant. Morris hoping she would ask. That's me, he said. It's a good elephant drawing. On Monday, Morris went to school with his painting rolled up under his backpack. When he had the chance, he put the dress on that reminded him of tigers and the sun and his mother's hair. Morris swished, 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 and the tangerine dress crinkled, 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 and his shoes click, click, clicked, and Morris felt wonderful.
That's a good place to be.
I love feeling wonderful. There's some shirts that I wear that make me feel wonderful. My bowler hat makes me feel wonderful. Eli and Henry wouldn't let him in their spaceship, so Morris built his own. He hung his painting on the front of it and climbed in ready to take off. Are there really elephants in space? Eli asked. And tigers? If you follow me, you can find out, Morris offered. Eli and Henry followed Morris to a planet they had never visited before. As they explored, Morris swish, swish, swished, the tangerine dress crinkle, crinkle, crinkled, and his shoes click, click, clicked.
That's walking space in style, you know?
Mm-hmm. By the time they returned to Earth, Eli and Henry had decided that it didn't matter if astronauts wore dresses or not. The best astronauts were the ones who knew where all the good adventures were hiding. Morris smiled. He already knew that. When snack time was over, Becky demanded the dress. Morris told her she could have it. He was done with it. Boys don't wear dresses, Becky snapped. Morris smiled as he swished and crinkled and clicked back to the spaceship. This boy does. Oh, that's the end of the book. Yeah, this boy does. There you go. So, couple of really great books, learning books. I love learning books. What did we learn from Kelly's book? Well, it says it right there. I am just like you. And what do we learn from Morris Micklewhite book? That just because you have your own style doesn't mean that you're anything more than just yourself as well. So that's the lesson for today. Be you. Be all of you. Be proud of everything that you are. And make sure that you show everybody your own style. And don't be afraid to do it. So I will wrap that up with that. Just be you. Be the best version of you that you can be. And like my buddy Laurie says, nobody can be a better version of you. Ba-do, ba-do, ba-do. So in a world where you can choose to be anything that you want, please always choose to be kind. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Lots of love from Miss Christy and I. Good night, Justin. Good night, Yaz. Good night, Alexandria. And thank you very much, Kelly and Diane, for getting this book to me. Kelly for writing it. Diane for getting it to me. And don't ever forget to thank and tell the people around you how much you love them, because sometimes we forget to do that because they're around us so much. And now I'm going to talk to Miss Christy about a puppy. How about a puppy?
No.
She said maybe. I think I'm getting a puppy.
No.